The number one thing, and we see this come up in a variety of ways, is you can only be a citizen of one state at any given time. You're either an Idahoan or Californian or an Idahoan or Wyomingian. I don't know if that's what you say, but we see this because people will say sometimes, well, I want to get the free ID in Idaho so I can vote in Idaho, but I want to keep my Wyoming driver's license because I'm going to, you're like, no, that's not how this works. You are a resident of one state at any given time. Now you determine which state that is. Now that's not necessarily where your feet are planted, which I think is the core of your question. We have lots of Idahoans who are not physically present in Idaho. We have missionaries all across the world. We have military members all across the world. But we also have, and I think this gets lost, is like we have lots of workers. Like we have big industry here in the state of Idaho. We are the headquarters for Albertsons, Micron. We have the Idaho National Laboratory. There are people moving all the time, and they may be gone for long stints. A great person, if you talk to, is Congressman Russ Fulcher. He used to work for Micron previously, and he spent years at a time overseas and doing work on behalf of Micron. He never lost being an Idahoan. He's a multi-generation. He'll tell you he's a dairy farmer from Cuna, right? That all of that is true, and he's still so. You have that nuance. So there are people who may go spend time in Washington, for example. They remain an Idahoan until they decide, nope, I've moved to Washington to do it. Now, we do share information. So Washington will inform us when they both get a Washington driver's license or register to vote in the state of Washington or vice versa. I will say we don't see a lot of people, to the fear that your emailer said, wanting to meddle in Idaho politics while living in another state. Because as soon as they're there for like 15 days, they care about the politics wherever they are.